Hey, Flo here. So today's hopefully going to be a pretty big day of adventures, different hikes and whatnot. I'm actually live streaming a little bit sooner than I expected, just because I didn't really think there would be a signal here. But did a test, and there is. It's a pretty cool area. I'm basically on top of a lava flow. I was actually, as I was considering that, starting up, having to do all my goofy setup, I was thinking I should just call these hikes lava flow. Might actually switch to that name next time, like not today, but we'll see if I remember. Because pretty much, like most of the hikes that I do have something to do with lava, one way or the other. And my name's Flo, so it just kind of makes sense. I've thought of that before, but I think I might have played with that title before a bit. Okay, just get my gear set up. So this will probably be a short live stream. I'm not going to the top of that thing. I'm just exploring this lava over here. That's pretty far away, even though it doesn't look like it. So these, like I'm standing on a peak that I had marked. It's pretty minor, but it shows up on contours and LiDAR and stuff, and there's a pretty big drop off right below me. Hey Elfsar, how you doing over on Twitch? By the way, hopefully my comment didn't come across as too negative on your Discord. Plus I felt weird putting it in that channel, but it was I guess that's where everybody was responding. But I don't actually have that big of a problem with DLive. It's more just I lost the passion for, a single platform quite a long time ago. Anyway, it's good to see you. Alright, let's see. Yeah, I'm walking on lava. I can't remember when you started on DLive. If I remember right, correct me if I'm wrong, I want to say that you... Let me see if I can recollect. It seems like you were kind of inspired by Coin Captain, and... Was it Coin Captain? That's kind of how I remember the story. November of 2020, okay. So like a year and a half after me. Okay, that makes sense. So you never saw the initial drop-off. Like, it was the glory days. That's when PewDiePie was streaming on DLive. Viewer at that time. It seems like you were watching before you started streaming. Anyway, yeah. Just, that's when the whole Lino switch to, whatever you call it, I can't even remember right now, Tron or whatever, happened. That's kind of when a lot of people left, is when Justin Sun bought out DLive, which I was looking it up the other day. After I wrote that comment, I was thinking like, wait a minute, when was that? And it was actually still 2019. I think it was December of 2019 when that happened, which kind of blows my mind, honestly, because I started in May of 2019. It's kind of funny, like, when you first start live streaming or any kind of hobby, I suppose, like, months go by and it feels like, oh, I've been doing this for a while now, like, so like probably by the end of December when I had started in May, felt like a long time at that time, but now it's like after multiple years have gone by, like months is nothing. Not Coin Captain. I was streaming from my video game console and then wanted to branch out from just Twitch or YouTube. Okay, it wasn't you then. Somebody else I knew was inspired by Coin Captain somehow. I don't remember who it was, if it wasn't you. For some reason I thought it was you, but yeah, I'll have to like search my memory banks on that one. Friend GamerCam was streaming on DLive and so thought I would check it out. Nice. Cool. So you guys have been friends. Are you guys like friends in real life then? Or just like from previous online interactions? I've noticed that like you're always streaming together, hanging out. But I guess I'm not usually around to hear the stories. Anyway. Oh man, I'm gonna have to remember who that streamer was. That there was some streamer that was sort of like grandfathered in by Coin Captain, meaning, from what I recall, Coin Captain was largely inspired in some sense by Gives a Minute. This is probably all like totally off because my brain is fried these days, but I want to say Coin Captain was somewhat inspired by Gives a Minute, and then somebody else was inspired by Coin Captain. And I can't remember who that was. Yeah, I knew. Okay, so at least I'm not fabricating everything. At least there's some connection between you and Coin Captain. Oh, that's good to know. Alright, so yeah, I'm just going to explore these little lava piles here, and then I have a lot more to explore today, but I'm guessing I'll probably only have a signal in this high point because I tested it earlier, like down where I parked, and there was not a very good signal, so I don't know how long it'll hold out. Oh, by the way, for anybody interested, I am streaming on a resurrected platform, that does not happen very often, but I was a year or two ago streaming on xenon.xyz. That's Xenon with it, XEENON.xyz, and they apparently went defunct or took a very long break, but as far as I could tell, the site completely went offline. And I don't remember if I heard the story why, but I think it was just lack of funding or whatever. Anyway, randomly they're back, so streaming there again today, theoretically. Like, I don't know if everything's actually working, but oh, here's what the lava looks like kind of up close. I met Cam through streaming, and we happened to be in the same area, in the greater Vancouver area, so we met IRL and did a few hot wing. Oh, yeah. Okay, so I remember the hot wings, except like I've obviously you've discovered just now, if not before, my memory is really fried lately. I did not remember that you guys were in the same room or the same location when you did the hot wings. For some reason I was thinking it might have been one of those Discord kind of things. Have a good vibe, so we stream co-op games. Yeah, I saw you playing. I always forget the name of that pirate game. Sea of Thieves last night or something. Yesterday anyway. Although I didn't actually see who you were playing with. If I remember right, MD Wit is one of your players occasionally also, possibly. Okay. So I like to mark all these high points as I go. This one I think I'm going to have to retroactively mark it on my map because yeah, it's a little bit complicated. I guess I can mark the boulder. That's the little mound that I was just on over there. Oh, I should definitely mark this as a view. I think I probably already did on that other one. high point. You have to be better at just at least saying hi, no expectation to chat, but always nice to know if you drop by. Yeah, I didn't actually drop by, technically. I probably would have said hi if I did. I just saw that you were online. Like sometimes when I go to YouTube, since I'm subscribed, it shows your little red radio button on the side there. I actually haven't been watching streams lately. I don't know what it is. It's not that I don't know, that I guess, yeah, it's hard to explain, but the community has changed a lot. Like, I would say there's only like, I mean, I think the number is actually bigger than this, but it feels like day to day there's only 1 or 2 streamers in my follow list that are streaming anymore. Like, I feel like most of the people that I follow don't stream very often, if at all. So I can't, because of that, I don't open the streaming platforms nearly as often, because I've gotten used to the point where, okay, I click on it and there's nobody live, so it just gets kind of boring. So because of that, I have not been very active on the streaming platforms lately, and I find myself just looking for something to watch on YouTube, which is usually pretty hit and miss these days. Oh, sorry if I just missed a comment. I have to like kind of watch where I'm walking, and I sometimes don't look at the screen before stuff fades away. I saw your gotcha comment though. Here's what the bottom of this looks like. Yeah, I don't know. It's kind of, I've sort of lost a little bit of my passion for streaming. Like, I still like doing these hikes. But I don't know, there's not always a signal, and even if there is, I just don't always feel like it. But I think I'll continue as a streamer. I'm not necessarily cutting it off, but I'm just not nearly as frequent as I used to be. I had to go back to work full time, so I can only stream a few times a week, normally late at night. Well, we get a lot of, I think we make a lot of overseas connections, like UK and Australia and all weird, but all sorts of other random countries and places. Those streams. Yeah, I saw your, I don't know if I watched the entire thing. I am just thankful that our paths crossed. Yeah, for sure. I saw your video and stuff. I don't remember if I watched the whole thing, but I watched enough to kind of, that you've had some decent activity on. Okay, let me go back up here, down there. Say a few more things. Okay, so I went down in the rocks, and apparently my signal is coming from over here somewhere because it died. Cutting out, so I missed the last thing you said. Yeah. So I'll finish what I was going to say, and then we'll probably have to end the stream, because as soon as I went down that way, it cut out. I was just saying, I watched part of your video where you're talking about like reassessing your strategies, and I guess you just mostly talked about it on Discord, but yeah, so it sounds like you've gotten some more activity on YouTube Shorts. Interestingly enough, so have I. I don't know what to think about it though, because I watched some YouTube strategy people really harp on or like rag on, you know, like speak down to shorts, because typically you don't get much engagement on your long form content from the shorts. But I don't even care. Like, I'm gonna continue doing them myself because at least somebody's watching something. Like, even if I don't gain a following or a channel, whatever, from it, at least somebody's watching the content of some sort. And so yeah, I'm gonna keep doing that too for the future, the short term anyway. I've been thinking about actually going crazy with the shorts, but I'll keep it to a normal amount. But I was thinking of actually doing like a bunch of Bible reading stuff on there too, which would probably hurt the channel, but I don't care. It's just something I wanted to do for a long time. But I was thinking of doing like one verse per short. Changed how viewers are calculated, yeah. But anyway, I think it's kind of cool. It's cool to see, like, it seems pretty regular that you get like 1,000 views per short. You know, that's like for my long form are good for gaining subs, but not for watch time. Yeah, for sure. Well, I don't know. I guess since I get almost no watch time on my channel, anything on the shorts is better than what I get on my long form. Can lead people getting exposed to your videos. Yeah, for sure. I think overall, like, for like not that long ago, I was getting 0 views on all of my YouTube videos, every single one. 1 view here, 1 view there. And since I've been doing the shorts, I get, at least a few. So I think it's helping a little bit. So I'm going to keep doing it. But once again, I don't even care about getting, I'll never get monetized or anything on YouTube probably. But so it's more fun to see activity. Like there's actually people there. Which before I was like, nobody. Keep at it, yeah, for sure. Anyway, I wish you success in your endeavors. I don't really care what happens to my channel, but I always like to see good friends from the past doing well. So hopefully you're among those that makes whatever your goals are. So I'm gonna head over to that weird little thing that looks like a dome with almost a cave in it. That'll be interesting. And there's some more lava over here. So I'm going to go check those out, but I'll probably have to end the stream because I think the signal is garbage here. So once I drop down into this lower area, it cut out instantly. So enjoy anything you feel like sharing. Noise. All right, man. Thanks for dropping by. It's always good to see you. I'm going to end the stream because while it might come back once I get a little farther out, I think it's just going to be complete trash for a while. So I don't like to stream when it's just popping in and out constantly. But, yep. Guess I'll do a quick selfie. See you later, man. I'll try to do, for anybody that's lurking or thinking of dropping by, I might do some more live streams depending on the signal. I'm going to be out all day today, I think, as long as I have energy for it, so I'll stop at lots of places, and if there's any signal somewhere cool, I'll do another short live stream. But anyway, I'll catch you guys later.